All right, welcome into another edition of the 2023 MLB Draft Show. And Smitty, this is your guy, man.
Yeah.
This is the guy that you've been crushing on for the last couple of months. Arjun Nimmala, Valrico, Florida, the pride of Strawberry Crest High School. It's got to be the best name for a high school I've ever said on this show. Arjun, what's going on, my man?
Nothing much. I'm just chilling out in my hotel right now after a game. But thank you guys for having me on your show.
Absolutely. Well, let's kick it off with this. You just got back from a game. Tell the viewers, tell the listeners a little bit about Arjun on the field, how you like to operate, what kind of a player you are, and then a little bit about Arjun off the field. What are your passions? What are your hobbies? How do you like to kill time?
Well, when I'm on the field, I try to model my game after Francisco Lindor. I look up to him because, he plays the game with a smile and he tries to have fun. And, I try to copy that on the field, have as much fun as I can, play for my team, really. I'm just trying to do the best that I can for my team and just have fun. But when I'm off the field, I love to hang out with friends. Go to the gym. I love going to the gym. Although I might not be super strong, I just love going to the gym. And another one of my passions is definitely hanging out with friends, doing whatever, talking, playing cricket, a sport, anything like that. It's always fun.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, you're 16. You're not supposed to be getting huge at the gym anyways.
Yeah.
It's coming.
And
It's
not
coming.
not super strong. I mean, I don't think anybody's hit the ball harder than you this summer. So,
Yeah, no kidding, man.
I mean, there's really no need to say that at all in this point right now. But jumping right into that, let's talk about how your summer has went. You've played in really every showcase, every tournament. You've been all over the country. You've played in all these big league stadiums. Just talk to me a little bit about how it's went for you and how everything has been. I know you're playing in Vieira this weekend. I'll be out to see you tomorrow. This is actually the event I saw you at last year for the first time. And
that's what I remember. I saw him.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's pretty great. So glad we're doing this. But yeah, talk to me about your summer.
Okay, so I've never played in a major league stadium before this summer. Now I got the chance to play in like a few like Diamondbacks, Dodgers, Trop, like those, and it's surreal because like going from a high school field, like a normal field like Crest, to going to those major league stadiums, it gives you like chills, and it's great experience. Especially playing with all the best players in the country, and like competing with them. It's just unbelievable. I don't really have words for it. It's just like a dream come true.
Has there been a highlight? Has there been a stop or a stadium or an at bat or anything that really stood out from your summer?
I feel like the stadium that stuck out to me was definitely Chase Field.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting in there for the first time, it was crazy. Just the field, the people, everything was great there. I just felt like that's the one that stuck out to me the most.
I want to circle back on something that you mentioned earlier because I've never had the opportunity to ask this question to another player. Yeah. You said on your free time, one of your hobbies, you like to play cricket with your friends. I mean, it's a similar game in that it's a similar game to baseball in some ways, right? Do you think that playing both of those different sports has its advantages on the baseball field?
Definitely. I mean, I've seen videos before where cricket swings kind of translate to baseball swings translate to cricket swings. Like there's certain mechanics and things that go into those swings that can help on the other side. And in cricket, shockingly, they field with bare hands, not with gloves. So like when you field with bare hands, you got to be able to keep your hands low to the ground, and it's helped my defense a lot too. So I mean, they both go hand in hand, and they have advantages for both sides. But I play it mainly to have fun, with my friends. But I think they definitely have advantages towards baseball, like defense and sometimes with hitting.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes you get to any zone.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. What do you got, Ian?
Excuse me. Next thing. But I also want to talk to you a little bit about your commitment to Florida State. I mean, Florida State has produced a ton of talent over the last few years. You've committed there for quite some time now. So just talk to me a little bit about what went into that commitment and what goes into still being committed to that team.
I mean, Florida State is just incredible. The campus there it's amazing. It's like it's an old school, but that's what makes it, I feel like what makes it great, because the campus, it's huge. There's a lot of buildings, and I love the campus. And then the coaching staff when I was there was great. They were very kind, and I knew that they could make me a better player. And now I know the new coaching staff came along, but I still have the same faith because I think they can still make me a better player, as well as having that, college experience that a lot of kids would like to go through. And another reason was because I wanted to stay home, like in Florida, because I love playing in Florida. It's the best weather, so I couldn't imagine going somewhere cold. Like,
Yeah, year-round baseball, you can't beat it, man.
yeah, I'm not used to that cold weather, so that's another reason that got me to Florida State. But definitely the coaching and how I think I'll progress as a baseball player.
What's the next frontier for you for this winter in terms of, getting bigger, getting stronger? You got 5-6 months until the season starts. What are some of your personal goals in terms of development?
Oh, right now, I'm a pretty skinny guy, but another goal that I've been trying to get better at is definitely get a little bit stronger and more physical. Because I mean, it wouldn't really hinder my game; it would just make me better as a player. So putting on a few pounds in the weight room would just help me gain agility, speed, all that. That could help me. That's my main goal this winter going into the spring season, and definitely just keep at it. Just keep swinging a bat, throw, just get better at everything I can in the game.
I mean, you
Nice.
probably definitely gained at least 15, 20 pounds since last summer, I would
Oh yeah.
imagine. Yeah. So, I mean, it seemed to be going pretty easy on that frame. So, I want to talk to you a little bit about the data that you've been through this summer. Every event you go to, you get to put on blast motion or hit tracks or anything like that. Is that something that you take stock in? Do you like looking at the numbers? You like seeing the exit velocities and things like that? Or is that something you just like to play the game?
Oh, I mean, I'm not a big numbers guy when it comes to like average stuff like that because I don't really like to focus on that. But when it comes to hit tracks, diamond kinetics, all of that, I love to just mess around, look at those numbers.
Triple digits all day, it's fun to see.
Yeah, it's fun to see like your top exit velocity or something like that. But it's nothing like personal that you take to heart and when you're playing. It's just something to look at for fun. That's what I look at it as.
I got a good question for you. We haven't asked anybody else this yet this year, but I think you're the right person to ask it. In terms of, next steps, Florida State is obviously an excellent, excellent option. But let's say you do get drafted next July. If that were to happen, what are you looking for in like a future home, a future team? Like
a future team?
Is there anything specific in terms of like the way they develop players that would really interest you?
I got an answer for that. First thing I'd love is to be in a place where it's hot, not cold. I don't like cold.
I don't like the cold. No cold.
I mean, any team that drafts me, I'm fine with because it's a surreal opportunity that everyone's going to take. But I'd love for it to be a nice, like, warm, hot weather.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd also love to have, like, development as in, like, I can stay closer to home. Like, I can go home and, just progress as a baseball player. Like, to me, it doesn't really matter what team I get drafted to or, like, where they put me. It's just how I develop as a baseball player and how I can rise up those ranks.
So it sounds like you would like to be in like Dunedin or somewhere like that where you can do spring trainings and complex ball down there.
Anywhere I can play baseball.
There you go. Ian, Arjun, you kind of knocked these out of the park real quick. Ian, you got any other questions, man?
I really do. I really want to just hit on Ostingers real quick. Yeah. It's been a big part of your life for the last few years. You guys are top 2 or 3 teams in every tournament. Just talking about what it's been like playing for that team, which is really well known in the state of Florida and really well known nationwide.
Ostingers, we're not like any other team. Most like teams, I don't want to say names, but a lot of teams like to pick players from different states and build like a super team. But Ostingers, what I love about Ostingers is that we have a local team from Florida talent around the same area, around the same high schools. And I feel like we know how to play baseball as a team. That's where it comes. That's what I feel like makes us, who we are, is that we play baseball as a team. And it's always one guy stepping up, helping the team. When one guy fails, the other one picks him up. I just feel like that's the reason why Ostingers have gotten a lot of success, and I hope that continues for us.
I dig it. All right, let's hit you with a couple rapid fire questions. Get you out of here, keep you on your toes. I've been queuing this up all night, and I'm going to do it again. Arjun, do you think that you've made a ton of friends this summer?
Yes, I think I have made a ton of friends.
Yeah. All right, so now is going to be a great opportunity for you to roast each and every single one of them. Yep. All right. So here's your first question, bro. Who has the worst sense of style on the showcase circuit in 2023?
Okay, worst sense of style, I'd have to give it to myself. I'm going to myself right now.
Fair.
Okay, I had to get to myself at the All-American Classic in the Players Lounge. I wore green on light green, and No, it did not look good, and I'm telling you, I definitely have the worst style because I have never grown up looking for style, but now outrageous. I have terrible style. But
All right, well, here's a chance to compliment someone who has style that you'd like to emulate.
I like, Dylan Head, Trey Phelps, like those guys. They have not the way that they dress, but the way they go about their business is pretty cool. They're friends with everyone. They just have that spark to them, like fun, like Ty Pete, those players. They all have that spark to them, and it's just style to me.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. Okay, Arjun, do you have a sister?
I have a brother. I do not have a
Okay, well, if you had a sister, who's the one player that you've met that you would not let date your sister?
Andrew Wiggins. Definitely.
Andrew Wiggins.
Nice, dude, I was waiting.
Quick.
Andrew Wiggins he would definitely take her. He's a very good looking guy.
Andrew Wiggins.
Looking guy.
But you want nothing to do with it.
No. Andrew Wiggins is that guy.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Nice, good answer. All right, last question. We'll let you go after this. What is the one random weird fact that you know about anything that not a lot of people know?
About me?
About anything.
About anything?
Anything. Any random fact.
Yeah, we won't put you on the spot like that.
Okay. Any random fact is. Oh wow! I really don't want to answer the question. I don't know. I guess I can solve a Rubik's cube. I guess in like a minute.
That works.
That works. I guess
that works.
Or I'm really good at word games. I'm good at those. Really good.
Like crosswords and Scrabble.
Anagrams, all that.
Not bad.
Not
bad.
Game pigeon ones. I'm good at those.
I dig it. Arjun Nimmala, Strawberry Crest's own. Appreciate your time tonight. Excited to see what you look like coming out of this winter because I think you got a big spring ahead of you.
Thank you.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, bro. Thanks a lot.